Now let us see the next problem type where the particle first accelerates and then decelerates to come to rest. A car accelerates from rest at a constant rate alpha for some time, after which it decelerates at a constant rate beta to come to rest. If the total time elapsed is t seconds, the total distance traveled is. So we have to find the total distance.
So before I start solving this, if you're preparing for JEE or NEET and you feel stuck with concepts, strategy, revision planning, or question solving approaches, then you can check out Pracbee. At Pracbee, students can book personalized one-to-one mentorship sessions with experienced mentors to get individual guidance based on their own strengths and weaknesses. Now with that said, let's get into the question and see the smartest way to solve it.
So let me first draw the velocity time graph in such questions. So v on the y-axis and t is on the x-axis. So first it accelerates with a constant rate alpha. So it will be a straight line. So that is alpha. And then it decelerates with a constant rate beta. Again it will be a straight line, but the slope will be negative. And it comes to rest. So let us say if I take these point O to A. So while when the car is accelerating, let us say it has accelerated for t1 interval. So this time is t1 and it decelerates for t2 interval, right? Now, if I apply equation of motion from O to A, we can say velocity at A, which is nothing but the maximum velocity attained by the vehicle. So let me take it as Vm. So Vm is equals to U plus At, that will be alpha t1. Similarly, we can apply the same equation from A to say B, and that will be Vm is equals to beta t2. Now from these two equations, we can find t1 and t2. So t1 is equals to V1 by alpha, t2 will be Vm by beta. And we know the total time of journey, so that will be t1 plus t2, which is t, and it will be Vm times 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta. And we know that the displacement is nothing but the area under velocity time graph. So it will be half, and the base is nothing but total time, and the height is Vm. Now from this, we can say Vm is equals to alpha beta t divided by alpha plus beta. Now I'm going to substitute Vm value in this equation. So S comes out to be half t square alpha beta upon alpha plus beta. So option 3 is the right answer. Now let us see another question based on the same problem type. A scooter accelerates from rest for time t1 at a constant rate a1 and then retards at a constant rate a2 for time t2 and come to rest. The correct value of t1 by t2 will be, so we again let me draw the diagram graph. So on the y-axis we have v, on the x-axis we have time. First it accelerates with a constant rate a1 and then decelerate with a constant rate a2, and this duration is t1 and this duration is t2. Okay, so we can say the maximum velocity attained is Vm. So Vm is equals to a1 times t1, Vm is equals to a2 times t2. So t1 by t2 will be a2 by a1 if I take the ratio. So it should be a2 by a1, so option 2 is the right answer.